This is TomoNews for Monday, April 9th.
Ex-NASA astronauts pass UFO lie detector test. 4 ex-NASA legends have passed lie detector tests examining historical accounts of their encounters with UFOs. According to British tabloid The Daily Star, the Institute of Bioacoustic Biology examined voice recordings of the men and their UFO encounters. Turns out, they were on the money. OG moonwalker Buzz Aldrin claims to have seen something during his trip to the moon. Reportedly, he described it as L-shaped and unidentified, but later he said he was convinced it was likely a panel from the rocket. Apollo 15 pilot Al Warden also believes he's seen aliens. Last year, he told Good Morning Britain he sees one every morning in the mirror. Warden believes humans are aliens from another world. Apparently, Edgar Mitchell and Gordon Cooper, both believers in UFOs, also passed the tests. The lie detection technology confirms only that those telling the stories believe what they say is true, not the accounts themselves. That doesn't mean there's no little green men. It just means actual evidence of one is yet to be found. Just like Bigfoot and Nessie. How to stop Facebook from tracking you online. Maybe it's time to give Firefox another go. Mozilla has released a Firefox tool called Facebook Container that isolates your Facebook identity into a separate container, making it harder for the social networking site to track your activity on other sites using third-party cookies. After installing the extension, it will delete your Facebook cookies and log you out of Facebook. The next time you log in, Facebook will open in a new blue-colored browser tab or container tab. When using Facebook through the Mozilla extension, if you click on a non-Facebook link or go to a non-Facebook website in the URL bar, these pages load outside of the container. Clicking Facebook share buttons on other browser tabs will load them within the Facebook container. According to Mozilla, the extension will make it more difficult for Faceplant to use your activity collected off Facebook to send you ads and other targeted messages. Great Pacific garbage patch is out of control. Here's some uplifting news. Results of a 3-year study, beginning in 2015, suggest the Great Pacific garbage patch could be 16 times larger than previous estimates. With 30 vessels and a C-130 Hercules aircraft, researchers cataloged a sample of over 1 million pieces of plastic, mostly microplastics, less than 0.5 centimeters in diameter. Scientists say there are more than 79,000 tons of plastic, equal to 500 jumbo jets, in a 1.6 million square kilometer area, around 3 times the size of France, of the North Pacific Ocean. Researchers found plastic bottles, containers, packaging straps, lids, ropes, and fishing nets among the other refuse that had been collecting for decades. As the plastics break down into smaller pieces, they threaten marine life that can eat and die from them. Dozens killed in suspected Syrian gas attack. International outrage over the violence in Syria is flaring once more, as the Assad regime has been accused yet again of using chemical weapons on its own people. Dozens of people were killed in suspected gas attacks on the town of Douma near Damascus on Saturday. Opposition media in Syria say a helicopter dropped a barrel bomb containing sarin gas. According to the US-based Syrian American Medical Society, at least 48 people have died, while the Union of Medical Care and Relief Organizations said that 70 deaths have been confirmed. Rescue workers said hundreds of people were showing signs consistent with exposure to an organophosphorus compound. Workers said many victims had expanded irises and loss of motor control, while a high number were suffocating from the gas. Rescue workers said many victims' bodies remain uncollected because of further shelling, lingering toxic gas odor, and lack of protective gear. Syrian state media has denied the chemical attacks, saying rebels in Douma were about to collapse and spreading false news.
It's harvest time in Antarctica. At a greenhouse in the least hospitable continent on Earth, scientists have successfully farmed their first batch of fresh grains. Researchers finding a way to cultivate plants in space have developed a method to grow fruits and vegetables without sunlight or soil. A high-tech greenhouse in Antarctica was used to grow produce despite sub-zero temperatures outside. Optimized lighting, a closed water system, and controlled levels of carbon dioxide were used. The first harvest yielded 3.6 kilograms of fresh greens, 18 cucumbers, and 70 radishes. Scientists are working on several different types of plants and hope to harvest 4 to 5 kilos of fruits and veggies a week by May of 2018. The Antarctic project, run by the German Aerospace Center, aims to produce a wider range of produce that could feed future human missions to the Moon or Mars.